Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna ride to New York. Interesting story. I since I live in New Jersey basically, and I buy gold and bullion. If I buy it in New Jersey, it's got taxes on it, which is like 7%. So say I buy like a gold coin for like $1,700, you're gonna be looking at over $100 in taxes. So what I do is I buy the gold and silver in from New York, because there, if you buy more than $1,000 worth of bullion, it's tax free. So I did that back in March, and I was gonna go pick it up a couple days later, but then right before I was gonna go pick it up, they they went into quarantine. Because it was right during this whole coronavirus thing, which was the reason I bought correctly, expecting the price of gold to go up. So I bought like an ounce for like 1,500, or right now it's like 2,000, because it's gone up in price. And I thought that I could just go pick it up, but now because of the coronavirus thing, 2 months I couldn't go there. For over 2 months I couldn't go there and pick it up because they had to shut down the store. The whole New York got shut down. So now they just opened, now June, this week, and they're rioting in New York because they're doing the whole George Floyd, I was about to say George Foreman thing. And so they're all rioting and they're robbing all these stores. So they're like, I have to go pick it up right now if I want it. So I'm gonna go pick it up now, and I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna check out what the hell's going on with these riots. I'm gonna see what's it looking like. So I'm gonna be streaming the whole time. I'll get back to you when I'm crossing the tunnel. Come on, man, pay attention. There's New York. It's not too bad in the tunnel today. Usually, I hate going through the tunnel because it gets so muggy and nasty in here, and there's so much traffic, and you're not moving. You can't really even filter in the middle, because, well, this one actually has an open middle, but sometimes when they put all these cones in the middle, that you can't even go in the middle, and you're just stuck here in the filthy, humid tunnel. And then all these cars with their AC on, just pumping out more condensation and exhaust, and nowhere to go with it. That just sucks. But right now there's not too many cars, so it's kind of not too bad. It's kind of nice, actually. Kind of pleasant. I've never had such a pleasant experience in a tunnel. Alright, we're in New York. First time taking this bike into New York. So Let's see, which way I gotta go? I gotta go uptown, 42nd Street, the Diamond District. First time even being in New York since the pandemic. Oh fuck, I know I forgot something. I forgot my mask. Shit. I wonder if this is gonna be a problem. Actually, maybe I don't know if I have one. I might actually under my seat. Hope I do, because otherwise I don't even know why the fuck I'm here, because they might not even let me in the store. Oh, actually, could I wear the helmet as a mask? If I just keep the helmet on, will that work? I could just walk in the store, just go around everywhere with the helmet on. I mean, I guess it would, right? It's covering up my face. It's a face mask. Fucking roads. So, let me just start talking about here what I think about the whole George Floyd protest. I mean, yeah, you could protest police brutality, because I'm sure that does exist. There's I see a lot of cops do excesses, especially here in New York. But I don't think it's a black or white thing. I mean, I have plenty of white friends get beat up by the cops. Does it happen more with black people? Maybe, but black people, sometimes be robbing. I mean, white people be robbing too, but nobody should be getting the police brutality. And I know the point people make too, that's it's that they're just destroying property and over here, and that the life is worth more than the property and whatever. But the thing is, I don't see it as an either or thing, and I don't see why you would think it even is. I mean, if you're talking about police brutality here, you're talking about I feel bad for police brutality, for victims of police brutality. I feel bad for victims of looting. And then I feel the worst for victims of police brutality and looting. Because there's victims of both out there. A lot of people, sometimes the reason they start a business is because they can't get a job. Or it's hard for them to get a good job because they got some sort of rub up with the police, some sort of criminal record, from before. So, but if you are reformed, and you want to do good, and you want to prove that you have the skills, because it takes a lot of skills to run a business, a lot of determination, and you gotta have a lot of good conscience, a lot of so they'll go and they'll open a business, so you could have a guy out there suffering from police brutality, probably got set up for something that they didn't even do it, but they really, in reality, they are a hard worker. They just can't get a job because they got that police record from police brutality. So they went out, they started a business, and now they started that business in their neighborhood, and now someone in their neighborhood protecting the police brutality blows up the store that they opened up, and so that person now is a victim of police brutality and a victim of looting. So when you're saying that looting is not as bad as the police brutality, well, what about the people that are suffering from both? There's people suffering from both, and they'd be like, well, at least that guy didn't get killed. Well, he didn't get killed, but someone he knows might have gotten killed. Have you gotten killed? Have any of the people looting gotten killed? I don't think so. So how can you say they have more of a right than that person because they're protesting from getting killed? Well, they didn't get killed. They're protesting police brutality. They may have suffered a police brutality, but they're going against the people that may have suffered it themselves. That's the shit about doing indiscriminate violence. You are committing violence against people who may have suffered more than you. When you're out there committing police brutality, you have more in common with a cop that's killing a black person because of racism. You have more in common with that guy than you do with the business owner. The business owner has more in common with George Floyd than you do. You guys might be the same race, You know, that's one thing, but don't be racist out here. It's not about race. I think the whole idea of it being because of race, that you're connected to them, is a racist thing, because that is literally being racist. You're judging by race. You shouldn't judge by race, you should judge by character. And your character, if you're out here, look at this. All this shit boarded up. Oh my god, this shit is fucking... What? Look at this. Who does this? Violent people. Violent people who don't care about other men. They don't care about their fellow men. They don't care about society. So they're out here destroying things indiscriminately the same way the people, the fascists you talk about, are doing. The same way that judging just by someone not being you can't empathize with them, and you go out there and you destroy everything in sight, and you don't care about them. You don't care about nobody. How can anybody defend that? I don't understand. Because they are defending the very people they are attacking are black people too. Black people too getting attacked out there. And the attackers, part of the attackers are white people, black people. This is not something determined by the color of your skin. This is determined by the character of your person. And the character of a violent person, you know, that does all this destruction is the same character as a cop who kills someone indiscriminately. The character of some of these business owners out here trying to, you know, just run a business, you know, do things, do the right thing, you know, work hard to get where they're going, help people. That's an innocent person. That's like the image that we're imagining of George Floyd. You know, that's the person that shouldn't be getting out there getting arrested, or should be treated in a dignified manner, because, you know, sometimes maybe, you know, like, he's just trying to pass a fake bill, which I guess is what he was doing. I heard a fake check, but I don't know who goes to a grocery store with fake check. I don't know who the hell uses checks anymore, so it's most likely a fake $20 bill. I think that sounds a lot more believable. You know, I'm not sure it makes a difference anyway. So, you know, right now with the whole fucking coronavirus stuff, it's everybody's struggling. So, you know, sometimes a guy makes a bad decision, you ain't gotta kill him for it. You know, you just, you know, maybe you gotta get a little compassion out here. You gotta, you know, a crime like that, it really should just be like a slap on the wrist, or, you know, he's gotta try again, he's gotta think harder. But, you know, he doesn't deserve to die. But, you know, he's presumption innocent. I gotta presume that he's an innocent guy, you know, George Floyd. So if he's an innocent guy, he's got more in common with these business owners, the owners that own some of these little stores out here. George Floyd has more in common with them. The George Floyd that we think about has more in common with that than they do these rioters. These rioters, these looters, have more in common with violent people like the cops that killed them. That's just my 2 cents about it. This is downtown right here. Look at this Dwayne Reed. Holy shit, this fucking cop. See, that's an asshole right there. Going way too fucking close. My leg was right there. But this is what's being brewed right now. I think everybody needs to be very careful out here, because these cops are standing back and they're letting the destruction happen to a large part. Why? Because they want to get the go-ahead. And when they go to get the go-ahead, that's when the bad things really happen. Because these cops, you're acting all violent like you're tougher than them. Here in New York, cops have way more guns than the people do. It's illegal to have a gun out here. I mean, I have a gun. I don't have it on me right now because I'm on a bike. You know, but if I did, it would be illegal to be carrying it. You know, in New Jersey even, the only place you can legally have a gun is in your house, or in your car, only if you're driving to a gun range. If you're driving anywhere else, then that gun is illegal in your car. You know, but trust me, when things get rough, you know, it doesn't matter what the fucking law is. But, you know, I'm just telling you here, so you know how things are here. So, you know, you could be acting all tough here, like you could destroy shit, but the cops, they all got guns. They got plenty of bullets. You can't shoot everybody. Trust me, they can't. They got enough bullets in there to kill every single one of them. They can't get the go-ahead right now. They can't do it because they know that, you know, the public, that's gonna be frowned upon. The public doesn't support it. But if all these riots keep going and everybody gets affected to them, people are just gonna be like, fuck it, kill them all, and then, you know, that's gonna be something that takes over, and they are just gonna start killing people. You know, these cops, they are the ones that are armed out here. They have all the bullets, you know, but they don't have right now is the support. But you, who are right now destroying things out here causing way disproportionate amount of ruckus. You know, how much ruckus is enough ruckus for what's going on, you know? And we had all the fucking that's a naked lady right there. Holy shit, this is not a lot of people out there. Should I be here? But anyway, all the people causing all this ruckus is disproportionate at this point, I think. I mean, yeah, one guy got killed by a racist cop. The cop and all 4 now are arrested. I think that's enough. You know, you can't change. There's always going to be racist cops. I mean, do you want to give cops all that, you know, as much power? That's what I think. You know, cops maybe shouldn't have that much power out here. But, you know, that's just the way America is. It's a heavy-handed state, you know, when it comes to the police. And I don't think these protesters are really aiming for that anyway. They want their own armed band of thugs to be to police their own neighborhood. I don't care which band of thugs polices the neighborhood. I don't think it should be a band of thugs. It's more like it, you know. And right now, basically, we have local police. That's locals doing it, you know. A lot of these cops killing black people are local cops. You got a lot of black cops killing black cops, you know, or Hispanic cops killing Hispanic cops because they're from the same neighborhood. I thought I saw green. So it's your old peers. It's not like some white guy from fucking Missouri is out here policing the streets of fucking Newark, New Jersey, for example. It's not. You get cops from Newark, New Jersey policing Newark, New Jersey. And you know what? People in Newark, New Jersey are not that racist, because if you were, why the fuck are you living in Newark, New Jersey? You know, so it's just people making up shit is all it is. It's just, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they just want to destroy, because it probably goes back to the whole coronavirus lockdown. I mean, this lockdown just went for way too long, and now all these businesses are suffering. All these people lost their job, even though they're getting their paycheck. They got way too much time out here, and you know, so they're destroying. They don't like the way the system is. All the banks are getting the money, you know, they're getting screwed. The people are, I mean, they get a little $1,200 paycheck, but the banks are getting trillions, you know, so that is unfair. And maybe this is just the way they're lashing out, you know. They see an opportunity to lash out, whatever the cause, that's what they're doing it. Yeah, I mean, that way it is the fault of the government out here to be doing this shit. Shit, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. It's 42nd and 5th-ish, I think. Fuck, man, look at this. It's all boarded up, man. Look, they're boarding up over there. Wow. Sad, man. Sad to see this. What happened here? Like, just cutting some tree down? Could park right in front of where I'm going, which is over here, right up here to the left. It's coming up, and you know, I might not get a ticket because I'm gonna be right next to my bike. You know, where otherwise, you know, I got that $200 ticket because I gotta leave it like 2 blocks away. All right, this is it right here. I'm gonna pull over.